I mean, lots of purple and gold here inside the dome. Let's find out what Albany can do against Syracuse in 2023's edition.
It's go time. At the face-off X and won by the Orange, Johnny Richiusa. He immediately sprints in, and now Syracuse sets up the offense.
This team's got to be physical. If Syracuse wants to have a strong game tonight and an even stronger season, you have to lay out a couple of hits on your opponent.
Richiusa runs all the way back to the defensive third, but secures the indication we could be in for another fantastic contest between these two local foes. Ball loose and picked up by the leading goal scorer, Regan Endres. Now in over the restraining line.
That, it creates a symphony.
At X, Endres and Richiusa. This time won by the Great Danes. Here they come. Justin Lee.
But if you're the Orange, you're up to the task, and they're showing that right now in these first 6 minutes.
Last season, not up to the standards for either one of these teams. That face-off violation gives Albany possession.
Talk about how fired up these guys were. They were pumped. It was a packed crowd at Casey Stadium, and in those purple jerseys, the Great Danes were amped.
It's one of the main talking points after the game. Spallina after the game saying, I just couldn't shoot.
And it comes down to Gary Gay telling his guy, hey, settle down a little bit. Let me get up to you.
Oh my goodness. Gash took a lick right at the midfield line.
He's making great saves, but also his life is being made a little bit easier by the physical defense and the offense creating more chances.
Albany won 5 of the 7 face-offs in the first quarter. Still loose, Syracuse wins this one. Nearly a quick opportunity. Broke his ankle shot. That's a goal. That's Syracuse men's lacrosse at its finest. Are you kidding me? Carter Rice.
You want to talk about stepping up? Carter Rice did that, but you got to start right from the top of the face-off. You know, you get the scoop from Alexo, getting the ground ball. Look at the fake. Oh my goodness, where was he going? And Carter Rice coming in right on Main Street to
in all 14 games, but you compare this season to last, he had 1 goal all of last season. Matches that total right there. Syracuse by 5. Opening up some breathing room. Alexo takes possession.
That's the goal of a winger. When that ground ball is there in midfield, that's when
what feels like one of the first times all game. And they take advantage of it. Just trying to keep their head above water in this contest. One thing they've done well has been the face-off X. They win another one. Right? Scott Mars said that had to be done to get a win.
There. Got to get fired up. Wasn't the strongest of quarters for Albany. Not the way you want to start out for a season.
It's another face-off violation against the Orange.
That's the first flag today. We've seen a clean game through.
There's so much pressure on the #1 recruit in all of college lacrosse. 15 shots, 1 goal against Vermont. Today, it has been an entirely different story. Right, comes from the #1 program, what's considered in all of high school lacrosse.
When you're a team that's young like Syracuse too, you gotta you gotta live up to the task, right?
That leading goals for the Orange. You want to talk about an offensive statement? Syracuse had 7 goals the entire game in the opening. Face off. That's won by a moment by Pucci. Then Landon Clary picks up the ground ball. Being hounded from behind by Richmond, but Clary holds on to it.
He almost lost his footing when crossing into midfield and clearing for the Cuse too. And getting past a goalie that has been stout in this young season in Will Martin.
That was really threading the needle on the short side to find that little edge. Great and Hogg. Just an encouraging sign for Mars' team more than anything else.
And Hogg himself too. That's the confidence that you need. And that's what Syracuse needs to look for. More transition work so Hiltz can get that quick stick shot and potentially a quick stick score.
29 goals in that true freshman season. Great Danes win the face-off, but Casino can't hold on to it. Instead, the ground ball picked up by Alexo. Hard bounce, that's exactly what you can do in the JMA Wireless Dome with the turf. Not like they're playing at Casey Stadium like last year.
Where it was raining.
Slightly different conditions. It was 40 degrees, pouring rain, windy, and Syracuse bore the brunt of that in a bad way. And that's awarded to Albany. The long pole of Pacino all the way across field to Jack Van Valkenburg. introducing himself to his Orange faithful.
Welcome to the party.
Syracuse doubling up Albany, 10-5. Nearly 5 minutes played in the second half. Orange control off the faceoff. Clary went all the way cross field. You didn't already know about Joey Spallina, which it surprised me if you didn't. Now you do. Number 4 on the day. Boy, is he introducing himself after just one in the opener.
He may have already introduced himself for his career out on Long Island.
Nice.
And just a reminder, it is not a releasable penalty. On the cross check to the head. So Clary still sits for 33 more seconds.
It's an opportunity for the great player in the Vermont game to net multiple goals for Syracuse. Someone that ended last year scorching hot. 13 goals in the last 4 games. Orange win the face-off. Here they come. Alexo, body to the ground. Last year for Pucci, including that Syracuse game. Goal and an assist. He's got 2 goals tonight. Orange win the face-off. Here they come. Looking for a response and saved. Awfully quickly, it was the face point. You think he'll probably also end up on the tour to watch this too, right?
I sure hope so, because he deserves it. If he keeps having games like this, if he can keep showing out against those top opponents, he definitely can.
Here come the Orange again. Hilt scores! My goodness, 2 in the blink of an eye. Syracuse. Boy, are they off and running in this second half.
That was so quick. So quick. We're gonna step 1, win the face-off. Sam Alexo takes it. You think he's gonna have a pole goal, right? Nope. Find the open guy on the wing. Bam. Owen Hill to the player you are. And Joey Spallina really has the opportunity to show that for the next 4 years, if you include this one in his freshman season.
That non-releasable, unsportsmanlike penalty. So Syracuse time. Regan keeps it local. A lot of New Yorkers, and Leo one of them.
It's because it's the best spot.
SU wins it again. Here they come. Murphy. Another opportunity already. Trying to make it double digits. 2 touchdowns and a field goal for Syracuse men's lacrosse.
Just without the goalpost.
Right. Orange win it again. Griffin Cook going top.
You played Yahtzee before?
A little bit.
Played over the summer a lot. It was kind of fun. Especially when you beat your family in it too. Makes it even better.
Ball still loose right at the midfield line. Rolling out of bounds. Big hit right in front of the Syracuse bench by Sam Alexa. That's awarded to Albany.
In this series since 2018, when Albany came in here with its phenomenal team that went to the Final Four and crushed the Orange, completely flipped script here in 2023.
Orange controlling this series for the most part. That's stolen away. Racing ahead, here comes the Great Danes offense, shot great and hard. The first goal of his career with his family in the building. That's pretty sweet. That's a 20 spot for Syracuse.